This episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast, just like always, is brought to you by the good folks at Manscaped. Attention listeners across the galaxy, all the way from Australia to Houston. Do we have a pube problem? If so, our friends at Manscaped have cleared you for takeoff with their 4th generation and brand new Lawnmower 4.0. Kick your pubes to the next planet with the Perfect Package 4.0. The orbits in your pants will feel like you're in zero gravity when you use... The orbits in your pants will feel like you're in zero gravity when you use the best tools for the job from the leaders in male grooming. Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, 3 of them right in this room right here, and get your rocket ready for takeoff by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with promo code WGG. You want to talk about some products that are absolutely fucking out of this world? Space references. We fucking got them. I want to just talk about the liquid formulations that come in this Performance Package 4.0. We're talking about the Crop Preserver and the Crop Reviver. One is a cream, one is a spray. I am going to be golfing tomorrow morning at like 6 in the morning. Blocked off the first hour of my day so I could, just do hit the links a little bit, play 9, won a little gift card from work, bought myself a new set of clubs. I got to take care of the fucking 1 iron in my drawers though, and make sure that it's nice and chafe-free, which is why I use the Crop Preserver cream. Get out of the shower, you put the deodorant on the piss, you put the deodorant on the boys. It's that simple. I have literally not had a single chafing incident this entire summer. I was in the South when it was fucking 105 degrees out. We were on a rooftop, absolutely sweating tits.
Currently in the Midwest, where it's 115
currently
degrees out.
Currently in the salt flats of Salt Lake City, Utah. Where it's 2% ABV beers, but 2,000% humidity, and I haven't had a single chafe since. I'll put it all over my whole body because I'm at this point where I am not taking any risks. But listen, inside of this package, also, you're going to find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer. You're going to find the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Performance Boxer Briefs, and a travel bag to hold your whole solar system. So listen, I'm just going to tell you right now, the 4th generation trimmer is absolutely insane. It's got a 4000K LED spotlight so you can turn it off and on when needed for a more precise shave throughout your travels across the universe. You get the Weed Whacker so you can trim your nose hairs and your ear hairs. I actually don't really have ear and nose hairs like that I can feel, but I put the the Weed Whacker in there anyway, and I still hear I hear it catching things. That's how precise it is. I literally could go in with my thumbs right in, pick my nose, and not pick out a single hair.
I think Wiz Khalifa once said, "Manscape my whole body, I don't give a motherfucker."
I think he did actually say that, yeah. The Weed Whacker is also waterproof, just like the lawnmower is, up to 30 meters, and it's got a 9,000 RPM motor, a dual blade system. The nose, ear, and hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology, just like the other Manscaped buzzers, which will help prevent nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes. So make sure you take care of those holes. It's really important where my hole's at. So abort your hairy balls and Buzz Lightyear that Woody with Manscaped. You can go to manscaped.com, go to your checkout, fill up that cart, fill it all the way the fuck up, because guess what? You're going to get 20% off, a fifth off of your order, and free shipping thanks to us and thanks to Manscaped using promo code WGG. That's 20% off and free shipping with promo code WGG at manscaped.com. So for a clean Trinity and beyond, and to have your space balls really thank you, make sure you go to use that promo code WGG for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast. Welcome back to Not Another Gaming Podcast. It's your boy, Papa Dom. It is episode 265? 245. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm so excited and I'm always just on 20 billion past where we're supposed to be. It's your boy, Papa Dom. We're back with the number one gaming podcast on Earth. It is a fact. We have space-themed ad reads right now. I think I'm spiking like a motherfucker right now. You might want to turn me down a little bit.
Yep.
Hello. Okay, we're good. We got space theme ad reads because we're just fucking out there. Moon. So we're back. It's a great day to be here. Fee, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate you. Big shout out to everybody that's already in the chat early.
And Pete, coming in hot.
Fee, Pete, Brad, Cole, Steve. There's also a couple of JB as always. There's somebody in like a really dark purple. I can't see the name.
Is it Bryland? I can't tell.
Probably, yeah, maybe.
It was Bryland.
I am
Confirmed.
fucking good. That's these eyes. See these?
These eyes.
UV glasses.
No.
Don't even need them.
These eyes are crying. These eyes are singing. Wait, you're Jimmy's brother.
Jimmy's brother.
The singer.
Jimmy Heaters' brother?
I'm Jimmy Heat. I used to be Jimmy Heaters.
No, you're still Jimmy Heaters in my phone book. You texted me the other day, and Lauren was like, "Who the fuck is Jimmy Heaters?" And I'm like, "You don't know him." So welcome back to None of the Gaming Podcast. We're live. It's a great Thursday. We're out here in the salt flats of Utah, and it's 945,000 degrees out. So we decided to start promptly. We're going to try to make a concentrated effort to actually be live at 8:30 because we tell you that we're fucking live at 8:30.
We didn't have much of a choice today.
Absolutely no choice whatsoever. But we're so glad that you're here with all of us. We hope that you're all keeping cool. If you're not out in the Midwest where it's an arid, dry heat, just like all of us, then, we hope that you're finding some way to keep cool. Thoughts and prayers to anybody who may have had their central air or their AC shit the bed. Fee, I know, is having problems with that, and I'm do not envy you. So hang in there. But of course, I wouldn't be able to hang in there without my two co-hosts, my two beautiful specimens that are here with me week in and week out. And speaking of letting them hang out, he's letting them fucking hang out right now. He's letting a couple of absolute slabs of fucking USDA beef hang out of his sleeves now.
You get some side boob right now.
And when he's not, when he is not out there flexing these fucking slabs of beef in front of your local CVS before bench pressing a couple of Chrysler Winstars, he is decidedly not watching anime, and he is absolutely the most statistically proven bobsledded person alive.
True.
And has willed more gaming and esports news into existence than should be humanly possible. The
also true.
Inevitable Dr. Bob. What's happening, Playboy?
Oh, I can't flex too hard because I'm almost positive I tore something in my shoulder at the gym over the weekend. But I'll still hold on, let me get one. Let me get it.
Go ahead. Give it to him real quick. Pow.
I'm sorry. See, this is where being an audio listener comes in handy because they don't have to see that.
Shut up, dude. These fuck.
I actually found a tweet from like a while ago, and it was like, I don't know, us like posing for, I think we were taking a screenshot to like advertise the podcast, and it was Bob doing the same exact flex, and they're looking bigger than they were back then, so you might have surpassed yourself.
Well, that's also because I put on like 40 pounds since.
That might do
I
it.
understand, but it's going to the right places. Like this is
It's all about diameter, you know.
Whenever I go to a nice steakhouse, I try to get like a nice dry aged beef. That's what you'll turn it into.
Bob is dry aged.
The nice marbleization is going in.
I feel like
the fat and the muscle in the right place.
If I stay in there too long, I'm going to fucking turn into dry age.
You're fucking misery aged beef.
I'm going to turn it. What do you mean? Bob's Activity 2021.
Yeah, no, he's
Bob's Activity 2021, okay? Not going to hear it. But yes, doing good. Fucking hot. Also, shout out to everybody who said, I'm looking extra swole today. Love it. Love to hear it.
100%. We're going to have some grill marks on us when we come out of here. And of course, my next co-host, when he's not brewing himself some Earl Grey tea and contemplating how he's going to absolutely haunt the dreams of your favorite gaming, esports, and influencer reporters on the motherfucking market, he's out here getting his ass absolutely handed to him by edibles while waiting in the queue to play Splitgate. The very handsome, the very haircut having Chris P. How are you?
It still kind of looks nice.
It does look nice.
Not bad.
Get away with it for another
Dude,
week.
how the fuck are you in a baseball tee right now?
I'm upgrading from hoodies.
Dude, what the fuck?
He's got a 3/4 sleeve on right now. God bless you.
How?
I'm sweltering right now, and I've got.
It's like the evolution. No sleeves, sleeves,
It's a gradient.
3/4.
We have a gradient of sleeves right now.
So, but it goes like big, old, dying.
How do you do this to yourself?
I don't understand how you are the way that you are.
This is how I stay in good shape. I sweat it out.
Is that it?
No.
No.
No. It's your boy Chris P. I'm happy to be here. I'm very sticky right now. Do not feel. I don't have that fresh feeling at the moment. As Dom kind of said at the beginning, it's brutal.
Yeah.
It's brutal out here, and maybe the silver lining is my house is going to be very well insulated and warm in the winter. I guess that's the silver lining on it, because now it's like the heat gets in and it's not leaving until like 3 months.
Well, you have very bad circulation in this house.
Also, all the windows were closed, and I had to go around Chris's house because, we have to parent him and open all the windows.
We weren't
to get
home,
across-
dickhead. I wasn't here.
Pete was home. What do you mean?
He was working. You can't tell him to get off.
To be fair, over the weekend when we were here on the other 90-degree day this week, when you walk outside on the back porch, it was actually beautiful. When you walked inside, it was 115 fucking degrees. Every window was closed.
Yeah, but keep the windows open so you get a cross breeze.
Yeah, but like when they're shut during the day, it's so you don't get like the heat in here. You know what I mean? And then sometimes I just forget to open
You don't
them
have
up.
blinds closed on any of your windows.
I have blinds on every single
all
window.
open. They're all up.
That's false. Living room down.
Every room is baking.
Kitchen up. But regardless, this isn't
Too hot to argue.
it doesn't matter. It's your boy Crispy, the tallest and the lankiest. I'm fucking sweating tits, but I'm happy to be here. Hello.
Yes, and I will be absolutely happy to transition into a little segment that we like to call the Weekend Recap.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? We lit!
Chris, how was your weekend?
I don't remember. I think it was good.
Okay.
What did I do this weekend? Oh yeah. I had a barbecue. So me and Pete, the roomie, we had people over for a barbecue, hung out back, grilled some meats, drank some booze, had a hell of a day there. Nice and warm outside, but later on in the night got a little breezy. That was fun. Probably drank a little bit too much. Probably didn't feel too good on Sunday, but yeah, it was nice, being outside for a little bit, a couple drinks. Friend of the program, Bambi came by, Bob was here, Kenny came by, Dom was on vacation, so you couldn't come.
I was actually at work, basically.
Oh yeah,
You want to turn yourself down a little bit, by the way.
turn my
It's on
stuff.
vacation,
Just like a touch.
vacation work.
Yeah, you were spiking a little bit there.
Oh, but yeah, so that was my weekend. Nothing too crazy.
Bert?
Friday, hung out with the lady. Same with me, actually. Why is it so high right now?
I don't know.
Weird. Same with me. Did it Friday, hung out with a lady. Watch a new Suicide Squad movie. It was okay. It was all right. It was better than the first one. Granted, I think the first one got way more flack than it really deserved.
Yeah.
I thought it was good for what it was.
Yeah. That was a music
I
video.
didn't see it.
Yeah, but I mean, kind of. Yeah, it was kind of. But the thing is, like, the problem is DC fans go into those movies with like, oh, I can't wait to see all this lore. I can't wait to see how they depict all of these niche characters. And it's like, in reality, it's a fucking action movie with a bunch of fucking nobodies, a bunch of nobody characters with pretty good actors.
How was Sylvester Stallone?
Hey.
I don't even think he was in it.
He was the shark. He was the shark guy.
Oh. Didn't even make that connection.
Yeah, he was
Didn't
the
even
shark
make
guy.
the connection.
He was King Shark, yeah.
He had like 4 fucking lines.
Yeah, but that means that canonically we have an Italian superhero in like the superhero universe
Yeah,
movies,
Super
and I like
Mario.
that.
Yeah, fucking Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh God! Oh God! Did King Shark add inappropriately touch anybody during the fucking?
Yeah,
Film?
he ate like 35 people.
Yeah, I mean,
But regardless, it was okay. Better than the original. Good for what it was, and especially that since it was on HBO Max. I don't know how much longer it's on HBO Max.
I think it's
So,
only there for like 2 weeks. I'm gonna probably try
Yeah.
to. I'm gonna try to watch it this weekend.
Watch it before they take it off HBO Max, and probably don't pay for it.
Yeah.
Saturday came to Chris's house, showed up for a couple hours, drank a few beers, got fucking real bad heat exhaustion because I went to the gym earlier that day, and I went back to my house, took a little nap, came back, drank responsibly. Kenny was taking a fucking snooze in the chair later.
Yeah,
on in
Kenny
the night.
fell asleep on the
Oh
porch.
my God, the
Yeah,
poor guy's
take
made
a
out of
little-
construction paper. He drinks 2 Mick Ultras and probably was just
Just taking
tuck
a
it
little,
out.
Taking a little paper.
Yeah, he
sip.
was drinking.
The little guy
Yeah, he
was
was
all
drinking
tuck
a
it
little
out.
I mean, I did the smart thing. I went home and I took a nap in a freezing cold fucking apartment.
You think when Kenny drinks too much, he gets folded?
I get it, like a nap.
That was good. That was good.
Like a napkin, that makes sense. Yeah, other than that, I beat Death's Door.
Nice.
That game, 9.5 out of 10.
Delightful.
Probably my best game, my favorite game of the year so far. Only game that competes with it is Resident Evil 8. So that's what I got so far this year.
Nice.
Death's Door is fucking amazing.
Nice.
Soundtrack.
Score.
Score.
My weekend was pretty solid as well. Played a little Splitgate. That was pretty good. My first game, I went like 26-2.
And then got roasted on Twitter.
Who did I get roasted by?
The random person.
Oh yeah, some fucking random Twitter egg was like, yeah, the first couple games they match you in are really easy. By the way, use my promo code, whatever. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy who just came out of nowhere to just try to check me? And then he's like, by the way, give me a free skin by using my promo code. Fuck you.
Well, you have dumbass Boston Brad with this hairline on the back of his head, like replying under every fucking tweet, going, hey, like, use my referral code, I'll use yours. He has, like, burner accounts and shit. At one point, people started telling him off because he wasn't using theirs back. He was just accumulating points.
Oh, my God. Can't you only use one once?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for, like, he would respond under people's tweets. They wouldn't know.
90 burner accounts?
Yeah, he has, like, fucking a billion burner accounts, I guess.
Boston burners.
Yeah, like
Burner
different cities. It's like Baltimore Brad and Boston Brad and New York Brad and
Brooklyn Brad.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
All Brads.
Yeah, I played, all Brads. That's the knockoff All Birds. Shit.
Only Brads.
Only Brads. Oh, my God. I played a little Splitgate. That was pretty solid. I played some ESO. I've been like all the way back on ESO. Blackwood, phenomenal expansion. I finished the Blackwood main story. Get a review coming soon for that. Then I was off to, I flew across the country to go to Rhode Island for the weekend. Long flight, but I had to be there for my buddies. I actually officiated a wedding. This is the 5th time I've done this. My 6th wedding that I'm officiating will be in October. But officiated a wedding with 2 of my favorite people. It was at a very fancy resort. I felt super out of place there. It was like very, 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 very fancy.
Who'd you see there?
Oh, so I ran into Grant Cardone, who's like a big like sales guru. I literally walked by this guy. I was going into this like outdoor pool area. I know Chris has like several books from him. I knew Chris knew who it was, so I texted you. I was like, you know who Grant Cardone is? Or you know what he looks like? I am 99.99% sure it was fucking Grant Cardone.
You were probably 3 shades to the wind look. Nothing
I hadn't even
like
started drinking yet.
Probably,
I hadn't even started drinking yet. I just walked in. I literally we put our bags down. We walked out to the pool. I was waiting for my first drink, and I brushed past him. And then I looked on his Instagram to make sure it was him. And I haven't watched anything from him in a while. So there's no way that was this guy. And then I looked at it, and he's like sitting at a pool, and it looks exactly like the same thing. Unless it was the identical resort.
Jimmy... So my friend Jimmy that I used to live with, he was in here sometimes. He had a story once that he sent to our group chat where his dad was in like Cancun, like all banged up, like taking shots at the bar. He was like, "Yo, you'll never guess who I'm drinking with right now." So Jimmy goes, "Who?" He goes, "Matt Damon." So Jim's like, "No shit." He was like, "Yeah, look at him." He took a picture of him.
Doesn't look anything
looked like Bob. Looked nothing.
You're saying I look like Matt Damon? Yeah.
No, you couldn't be further from Matt Damon, but like it was not him.
Oh my God, that's fucking amazing. No. I'm dead ass. That was him. I didn't say anything to him. I didn't like have any. I'm not like gonna fucking, God forbid, risk myself to public embarrassment. But I'm like 99.99% sure it was him.
Hey, Grant.
Also, I feel like if I'm gonna go lie about somebody, it's gonna be somebody different than Grant Cardone. I'm gonna be like, I ran into Jennifer Lopez at this fucking thing.
She's tough to mix up with other people.
Because she's on a yacht.
True.
I convinced my senior class in high school when we were going to the Bahamas that I was talking to Ludacris at the airport, and everyone was like convinced for like a couple hours.
Your friends
like,
all need to get their heads checked.
Ludacris was at the airport.
I convinced.
It was the Atlanta airport. So I was like, yeah, like Ludacris was here. Like I was talking to him in the SIG section.
I convinced an entire cafeteria full of people that True Moon milk was more addictive than cigarettes in college.
It is. That's a fact, though.
Oh my God.
That's what I told them. They believe me.
So weekend was good. Officiated a wedding. Just had a great time. Drank a lot. One of the 2 signature cocktails at the wedding were an old fashioned and a dirty martini. So there was no way I was escaping that wedding without a hangover. And sure enough, I did not. I made friends with the bartender like I normally do, tip him really well. I taught him how to make green tea shots. Also, again, pathway to absolute fucking disaster. And the wedding was also on a Sunday, which is why I took Monday off. Woke up not feeling ideal on Monday, was not in peak physical form. Fee just said, "What's a green tea shot?" I swear to God, we have to teach you something new like every week. Like where
these kids.
Fiona is like from around here and like and from Utah and doesn't know where like these restaurants are or like what a green tea shot is or what. Well, we'll teach you. It's okay. We'll get together.
What is it? Jameson triple sec.
It's Jameson triple sec,
peach schnapps,
Sprite, and peach schnapps, or like
Sprite in it?
It's like lemon lime like syrup or Sprite.
Okay.
And
Wait,
peach
there's
schnapps.
Jameson in it? I have no idea.
Jameson. Jameson's the core ingredient.
Yeah, what booze do you think you're drinking? Getting faded off triple sec?
I don't know. I hate Jameson
you can't,
too.
but you can't taste it. That's why.
I know, that's why.
Exactly. I'm going to go make one of those when I get home. Anyway, so, yeah, so good weekend. Good weekend. A lot of news has been coming out, though. A lot has been coming out. We've had a lot of big headlines. There's been a lot where we are not going to spend a fifth week in a row talking about Blizzard, because I feel like that shit is just like it's taken on a fucking mind of its own at this point.
Let's come back to Call of Duty then,
or Activision Blizzard. But it's a. Yeah, I posted a blog on the website how I just feel terrible at this point, where anytime I get an email related to any of their games, and I got the saddest email the saddest press email I've ever gotten in my fucking life.
I saw that.
And I felt terrible.
Wait, which one? I didn't even check my email. So I was too busy with work.
No, I was talking with one of the PR guys that works for a contractor that works for Blizzard, and I posted a screenshot of it in the blog where I got an email about the Diablo 2 beta, and he footed the email with, if you're choosing not to cover this at this time, that's understandable, and we respect your decision. And I felt awful. I was like,
yeah,
that's just this guy's trying to do his fucking job. Now
I gotta fucking check my emails when I get back, because I literally didn't look at all today.
I have a beta code for it. I talked to the guy and I was like, hey, I am glad that you're hanging in there. Obviously this dude who works at this fucking PR firm is blameless on all of this, and his job is made exponentially more difficult because of the morons and the fucking creeps that work for Blizzard and Activision.
True.
But he's like, yeah, if you choose not to cover this, that's cool, but here's something to be excited about, I guess, if you want. And I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm talking to a kicked animal, and he's just like this, And I'm like, hey, hang in there. Hope you have a nice weekend. Thanks so much for sending this over. We probably won't cover it super heavily, but please put us on the list for consideration, and we'll try to do our best to get impressions out there. But it was tough. It was a tough conversation, but that's taken on that's its own beast at this point, and we could make a whole separate podcast about it, but we won't. Some exciting stuff has been happening in the last couple of days, though. Dr. Disrespect posted a job listing for his, I think, a battle royale game. It sounded like it was a vertical battle royale game. I don't know if this is based on The Rock's movie Skyscraper.
Never. I
but-
can't watch those movies anymore.
But it might be based on, it's a vertical BR. My assumption is that it's not a big map. It's a small thing that's got mad floors to it. Maybe there's an elevator. I don't fucking know. Chris, what is going on with the Doc game, and what do you know about it right now?
Yeah, so Doc has been nothing less than extremely vocal when it comes to the current state of video games. He said plenty of times how stale it is and how we need something new and all this stuff. Every time he plays Warzone, can't stand it, rages off, probably uninstalls the game. He tried Apex Legends, has fun for a little bit, rages off the game. So on stream the other day, he was just sitting there. I forget how far into the stream it was, but regardless, he was sitting there and pulled up a couple screenshots onto the stream, and it just had vertical BR with two map, not designs, but you were loading into the map.
It's concept art.
Yeah, concept art.
Yeah, concept art. So he showed two of those just kind of sitting there nodding his head. And everyone kind of took it and ran with it. And then within a couple hours, if not a day, he posted that he was hiring a studio head for a video game that he was creating in collaboration with Boom TV. Not for nothing.
Now, what is Boom TV for those of you who don't know?
Yeah,
what Boom
so
TV is?
Boom TV is a tournament platform. You'll see a lot of Warzone tournaments hosted by Boom TV because they have the software that they can integrate into the game that keeps track of scores. They can broadcast it, all that good stuff. So if someone's doing that, then you know that it's going to be some sort of a competitive game.
Yeah.
Well, he's also had a partnership with Boom TV since the PUBG days.
Oh, yeah.
When he was doing the Code Red tournaments.
Yeah, exactly. And he was doing those not too long ago. So there's not really too much around it, but if you're going to base it off the name Vertical BR, which is probably a placeholder for a name, I don't think he's going to go with Vertical BR. Even, I know that's his thing, violence, speed, momentum, whatever inch vertical leap. I think that's a placeholder, but I do think it's going to be a BR, and I do think he knows video games well enough now where as it's in development, he's definitely going to go multiplayer as well as a BR. And when the whole flavor of the week that is Battle Royale maybe starts to fizzle out or gets replaced with something new, he'll be able to be on top of that. But there's not much around it besides that he is hiring for that position. I did see a website. I forget the name. Probably a fucking bunch of no-namers. But they wrote an article about how this is like one of the worst things that ever happened in the video game industry. How?
What, Battle Royales?
No, like
or
Doc creating like a video game. Like,
That might be one of the worst takes I've ever heard.
yeah. So someone at Deserto responded today saying like, why it's like the best, like they just posted the blog up on the website about it.
Yeah.
It's arguably one of the best things that could happen.
And I do want to say one thing in like in the least slasher way possible, just because I haven't been able to confirm who it is. He is not the last major streamer that's going to announce a video game this year.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised by that. We should speculate on that after we get.
I kind of already know who it is.
Really
Shroud?
quick, Zora, thank you for the 12 months streak, and Fee, thank you. Good night.
Talk is that it's going to be Ninja.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. He's got
So
the funds.
I saw the article that you were talking about that was like the Dr. Disrespect game is the worst thing that could ever happen to gaming right now, and it was basically like an extreme reaction at Doc's like personality.
Question.
Yeah.
Was it from the same journalist website that said,
No, it was a different one.
I had my second sexual reawakening from Final Fantasy
It was
X?
a different one. It was a different one. I actually don't think I've ever read anything from them before. I actually can't remember the name of the website, or else I would say it. But it was it's something that I have heard of them before, but I can't remember. If somebody from Deserto didn't respond to it, I wouldn't have known who it was. They were like, "Oh, this is the shittiest thing that could happen because he's." Because Doc is a character and he's like very irreverent and, is like taking the piss out of everything and like, we need more positivity and we need more of this. Like the motherfucker has disrespect in his name and he has experience. Like he's a respected.
He's worked on mad games.
Oh, yeah.
He's also a fucking game developer in real life.
Well, he's a map designer. That's
Map design. Like he's helped
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
He's not just like some shithead on the internet who just makes jokes and stuff. Like he actually has worked on video games.
Like big video
Hold
games.
on. Wait, you're going to tell me someone who's never worked on creating video games is commenting saying someone who has worked on video games is not qualified to continue to work on video games? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now?
Stop me if you're surprised.
Wow.
Please
who would have
stop
thought?
me if you're surprised.
Sounds like the video game industry.
But
Am I
it's
right?
Christ.
but it sounds like and again, I know this may sound crazy to people outside of, on the outside looking in, but people who, like Bob said, who don't make video games are complaining that somebody who is experienced in making video games wants to make a video game.
Especially somebody who's not only has the experience of making video games, but also has the decade of experience playing in all of these video games competitively at competitive levels. Maybe not on a pro level, but he's been in every fucking major tournament you can imagine for every single major game that's released up until now, besides like fucking Valorant and Counter-Strike. And I've watched him play both Valorant and Counter-Strike, and I think that if he does that multiplayer and Battle Royale, both aspects to it, I think he goes attack FPS route instead of like a Call of Duty centric.
I love that.
I think that's what he does because it has longevity to it. That's what it is. There's a reason why Counter-Strike has been going on for 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
Because it was done right.
Because it was done right. And it's like almost at that perfected level too.
They don't have to change anything. I do think he does go like the esport level, especially like partnering up with Boom TV.
Yeah.
Like that's like the big sign that like he's gonna make something that's gonna try to make a break into esports. Like not for nothing, he's hinted at a while about having a team in this game and having a team in this game. What if this whole time it was literally him talking about creating a game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's probably what it is.
But also when Radical Heights came out, that Cliffy B Battle Royale that flopped in alpha and fucking tanked their studio, he quite literally tanked their studio. After Lawbreakers tanked their studio, Radical Heights really fucking tanked their studio. He was reaching out to Cliffy B like openly saying, I will make this game work for you. You bring me on board, I'll make this game work for you. It never happened because the game didn't make it out of alpha.
How about this?
Also, probably because they both have colossal fucking egos, and there was no
absolutely.
room.
The
for them
thing
in
is
same room.
that like is very misunderstood with Doc. He has zero ego. Like this is his character.
It's a character. I mean, the character has a big ego.
I rewatched his interview that he had with Ethan Klein. It happened like 3-4 years ago, and he was
that was a great fucking episode.
It was great, and he was like, to be honest, like I'm very shy, but like being the Doc and getting in the character of Dr. Disrespect. it makes me feel like a kid again. How I can like say what I want and do what I
This is an
want.
interview with Guy Beam, not
Exactly. Well, he was dressed up. No, it was Doc.
So the whole interview itself was Doc, but then after like cut interviews over,
like broke
he
character and like
took the fucking wig off,
Yeah.
Guy Beam, and he was having a casual, genuine conversation.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a fucking asshole that's out
he's
to
a-
be
no,
a piece
of
of
course
shit
not.
to people.
No, he's
you
a
know?
fucking character,
But the
yeah.
problem is you have people on
he's
the
a
internet.
heel. He's a heel.
But that, okay, and I've been a heel the entire fucking career.
Yeah,
Our
he's a
entire
heel.
fucking career.
That's his
And I'm
thing.
fine with it.
Yeah, that's his thing. He's a heel, and like, he's
All right.
supposed to elicit a reaction. I, as somebody who, out of the three of us, has probably cumulatively watched the least amount of Dr. Disrespect content, Matty D has been telling me about. He was the first one to tell me about Dr. Disrespect. We were at a bar together. Matty D told me about Dr. Disrespect. He's like, "Have you ever watched this guy before? He's fucking electric. He's the original. He's the original like Champions Club member." He's the oldest. He's the oldest Doc fan that I know.
Oh, he's been subbed to Doc for like 7 fucking years.
Yes, he's the oldest Doc fan that I know.
One of Matty D's sub alerts is Dr. Disrespect
Yes.
going, Matty D, welcome to the arena.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that.
He is the oldest Doc fan I know by a wide margin. And everything
Yeah.
I've ever heard, everything I've learned, everything I've seen, I mean, maybe not everything I've seen, but like, it's all like, it's a good thing.
Yeah. So how about this? So this kind of flew under the radar, I feel like. But a former developer of H1Z1 tweeted at Doc.
Arclegger, yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Hey, at Dr. Disrespect, if you buy the H1Z1 IP, I'll help you make H1Z1 too. Flip phone is on."
So I could be wrong about this, but I think because, and this is a conversation that I've heard fucking Matty D, Bub, Tone, John LaSala, all those fucking people that I play video games with every once in a while. That was their game. H1Z1 was their game.
Yeah.
And that was before my time in fucking Battle Royales, you know. That was the Battle Royale, basically. What happened was they completely revamped the combat system and it fucked the entire game. And the guy, Arclegger, has been trying to bring it back to the original combat system ever since. And it came back for like 2 weeks last year, if you guys remember that. I was playing it.
No, I remember. Yeah,
I played it like 80 fucking hours
Yeah, you guys had
in a
talked
week.
about it.
And it was
Yeah.
fucking awesome. But like, we missed that boat.
Oh yeah.
And he played the shit out of that game. Every fucking streamer played the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
And that's what helped to birth Battle Royales. It didn't start with Fortnite.
No.
It started with H1.
Yeah.
H1 bred some powerhouses too. Like, so
100%.
on the suite, you have like Huskers, who's on Energy. It was crazy thing is the second H1Z1 could probably do well too if everything was executed properly. And then you have people like T Hump, who was so funny on that fucking game, going, "Only if I am game lead, you can be CEO or something unimportant," with like the double face. But like people are all in on this. Everyone's responding to it, saying like that'd be a great idea.
No way. There's no way he goes back to it, though. There's no way.
Like if he gets the reins of the IP.
No, I don't think so. I think he wants the way I see it is, I think he's tired of tossing his hat into other games at this point.
Yeah.
Like creating maps, creating levels, creating all this shit. Like being a fucking consultant for these fucking games. I think he wants to make his own.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what he should do.
I think that's also his exit plan for content creation.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Every
the way
streamer,
out, yeah.
like as you get older, you gotta like obviously we're not like fucking big time streamers, but like you gotta think of like the Nick
We're big time
Merckx's.
motherfucking podcasters.
That's right. You got to think of like the Nicks, the Tims, the Summits, the fucking the Soda Poppins, the Shrouds.
Actually, Shroud's not retired.
Shroud said he's gonna stream
The
until he's 80.
Asmongold's.
The Asmongold's. Like you have to at the end of the day, you have to think of your exit plan. And if you have all this money in the bank that you can like take that risk on right now, and if it doesn't work, you're like, all right, like I still have a decade that I can stream. Like all good, I'll make that back. This to me is his exit plan. You make that game. You become like the owner of that company, whatever it is, and you just kind of fly off into the sunset. You get to spend more time with your family.
You could stream whenever the fuck you want. You
Yeah.
don't have, I mean, granted, they don't have to adhere to a fucking stream schedule like other people do. Yeah. But like at that point, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want. You have your business that you deal with, you know, during business hours and whatever you have to fucking do. And then they could do whatever the fuck they want afterwards.
Or you can just build it, be there, build it, sell it. See you
someone else
later.
do it,
Thanks
yeah.
for the money. Hire a CEO, COO, a whole C-suite, and you're just like, all right, cool. Like just like the guy from Justin TV did. He made
yeah.
Justin TV, sold it to Twitch. Well, sold it to fucking Amazon or whoever was owning it at the time.
Sold it to Twitch first. And then
Yeah, sold to Twitch.
Amazon.
He was like, all right, cool. See you later. He's hands off. Doesn't touch the thing anymore.
Yep. Good for him.
I genuinely think it's probably one of the best things that could happen to the Battle Royale genre is getting somebody like him to create something that he thinks would be like the enjoyable aspect of a battle royale. You see every 6 fucking months a new one comes out. How many have we seen come and go? Fucking Islands of Nine, Realm Royale, Ring of Elysium, which I still think is one of the most underrated fucking battle royales ever made. Hyperscape came out fucking 6 months ago, already dead. And that was the vertical battle royale that came out.
True. Yeah.
That was touted to be like
Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Every single thing that they tried to push for that game was it's up. Everything's up. You jump, you climb buildings, you fucking teleport above buildings, you fly, all that shit. It doesn't exist anymore. The game died. Yeah. All of those fucking things died.
Spellbreak is still doing pretty good though.
Oh, I was watching my cousin Chris play it the other day. He's kind of fucking elite at it.
I fucking love Spellbreak.
And that's another one that's pretty fucking vertical.
Whatever happened to fucking Darwin's game?
Darwin Project.
The Darwin Project.
We played that in like pre-alpha.
And I almost won the tournament at DreamHack Montreal.
I remember
with
that.
food poisoning,
I remember that.
by the way.
I remember that flu game.
That was your flu game. I was sitting next to you too.
The flu game.
But so that game lasted about 3 years, which is significantly longer than every other battle royale that I just announced. But yeah, I think they shut down servers. They had a couple of big tournaments with like people like Shroud participated.
Yeah, never really did anything.
Grimm's participated. All those players, like all the battle royale people, participated in it. But I don't know. I think this is probably the best you're going to get.
Yeah.
Especially like, who else would you want to make a battle royale outside of Doc? To me, it's just Doc.
Yeah, Doc. I mean, I guess Ninja, like...
But that was never really... Well, I guess Fortnite was. Yeah, I guess he could.
I mean, Ninja was wasn't he a big H1 guy, too?
Yeah, huge H1 guy.
Yeah, so I mean, I would trust their opinions when it comes to that stuff. That's what I was just thinking. I mean, on the outside looking in, you know, like for me, like not being as familiar with their full like resumes and like not having watched them every moment from the beginning of their career to now, like Ninja and Doc are probably the most overqualified people to like consult on a game like this or to be like a producer on a game where they know what they want to see because they've made a lot of fucking money and have spent a ton of fucking time playing these games. And like as far as I'm concerned, they know what it takes to make something that people want to watch, that people want to play, that people want to like share with one another. And that's like what's the most important.
You see that Ninja's been playing a lot of Final Fantasy again?
Yeah.
No.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
You mean Fortnite?
No?
No,
Final
Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Ninja's been playing, okay.
So those are
MMO
like...
guy.
So like Doc, Ninja, Shroud, those are like the S tier fucking streamers.
Shroud for
me.
an FPS.
I don't even think he would need to be a battle royale. Like when he retired from Counter-Strike, he went straight into PUBG, and that's where his streaming career exploded because he was fucking mechanical at PUBG. Yeah. But those are like the S tier streamers that you see playing those types of games. When you go down like another tier to like the A, B tier, you get people like CDN the Third. You get C's. I was watching him play Naraka.
So funny. He's such an underrated streamer.
He might be one of the funniest people on
100%.
Twitch. But I was watching him. Like we have 1,000 fucking emails for this game. It's called Naraka Blade Point. And it's like Weeb Battle Royale, where you're like samurai girls that run around a map and you shoot like bows and arrows and sword fight with people.
I read an article about that. They're trying to make a big push with that game to make like the whole like a global BR to like compete with everything.
Well, that's what
isn't Tencent behind it?
Probably. I wouldn't surprise me. But I was watching him play that last night because I'm pretty sure it just released. And like I'm pretty sure
I've seen tweets about it too.
I can get us a handful of fucking codes for it. But like when you watch somebody like that who has also a history of battle royales playing something for the first time, putting it up on the forefront, he had like 8,000 people watching, and he's critiquing it with one of the developers in his party. Like, hey, you know, maybe what do we do about this? What do we do about that? You get those other perspectives on it. I think like C's could be a good person to like consult on shit like that. Grimm's 100% could do shit like that. Rec could do shit like that. There's so many people that Dr. Lupo as well.
Lupo would be a very good one, actually.
Like there's so many people that could absolutely put in on that type of stuff. But I think Doc is absolutely by far the best suited for it as well.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think that all in all, you know, it's having Doc involved in like a game production is going to get people talking.
Do you want
please, yeah.
Do you want anything?
Is going to get people talking. You know, it's going to have you know, high production values. He's not going to tie his name to anything that is destined to fail.
No.
So it's a safe bet. And you know what else is a safe bet is Thrive Fantasy. And this episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast is also brought to you by Thrive Fantasy and those good people at Thrive Fantasy. This is the best place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Just pick a game that you want some action on and build your lineup from the available player props. Each prop is assigned a point value for both the over and the under based on how likely it is to hit. Hit the most props, rack up the most points, and win a share of the prize pool. It is that simple. Thrive has paid out over $1.5 million in
Good
cash
segue, by the
prizes to date. So to start raking in the dough, sign up using promo code WGG, and you'll receive an instant match on your first deposit on up to $50. Used to be $25. We love you so much that we went ahead and doubled it up. So get started today using promo code WGG on the Thrive Fantasy app, on the App Store or Google Play Store, or by visiting their website at thrivefantasy.com. Once again, that promo code is WGG, so go download the app and prop up with us today. NFL preseason starting right now. Baseball season is in full swing. Ryder Cup is coming around real soon. Lots of esports picks on there. The Thrive app is fucking flowing right now with lots of juicy props. And I don't know where the fuck Bubba's been, but I'm gonna try to get him to do the NFL picks like he was doing last year.
Very true.
Because I won a couple of bucks thanks to Bubba's picks. I lost more, but I won a couple of bucks on his prop picks.
That's
that he was putting
gambling,
on the blog.
baby.
That's, hey, listen, that's life. That's showbiz, baby. But speaking of showbiz, we have had. I mean, it's the big time coming right now for Mountain Dew, because Mountain Dew, they are hitting the main fucking stage, and by that I mean the alcohol stage, because Mountain Dew has been a long time staple in the gaming world, both like unofficially and officially. I mean, it was like this kind of like not even an inside joke. It was just like a generalization that like gamers drank a lot of Mountain Dew and ate a bunch of Doritos and shit like that. And then they were like, oh, wait, there's a bunch of nerds in their basement that are just like sweating all over themselves, eating a bunch of Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew. Why don't we partner with Halo and Call of Duty and, all these things? And then next thing you know, I got kids coming into the GameStop that I'm working at fucking 15 years ago, taking pictures of every back of every bag of Doritos in a CVS, trying to get double XP codes. So Mountain Dew understands that those same children are now of legal drinking age, and they are now marketing to that same audience, and they have unveiled a partnership between PepsiCo and the Boston Beer Company, the people that make Sam Adams, and also the people that make Truly, and they have unveiled Hard Mountain Dew. So Hard Mountain Dew, it's like 5% alcohol. It's coming next year. We got 3 flavors unveiled so far, and I think it's just like
regular Mountain Dew, black cherry, watermelon.
And black cherry and watermelon kind of sound bomb, but we don't have any
Baja Blast.
We don't have any Baja Blast yet.
Code
Fucking
Red.
crazy. Or
Not
Code
yet.
Red. Oh my God, Code Red.
Or Voltage.
Black cherry Code Red isn't like cherry.
No,
Watch your fucking mouth.
I don't think so.
It is. It's Code Red is definitely cherry flavor.
Yeah, but they would call it Code Red.
That's true.
Yeah,
It
why? Yeah,
doesn't
I know.
make any
Why
sense
wouldn't,
to me.
why wouldn't they call it just Code Red?
I
They
just
would call it Cold Red.
Oh,
Or like maybe Voltage, the blue raspberry one.
No, Voltage. I thought was the orange one.
No,
I thought
that's
that was
blue.
Pepsi.
No, that was blue raspberry.
Yeah, the orange one was like they're all named after some fucking electrical term.
Yeah, I know.
Frequency.
Lamp.
Yeah. I'm gonna be absolutely lamped after 15 Mountain Dew, Hard Mountain Dew is like.
Yeah. Well, so I think what Mountain Dew is doing right now is they realize that Four Loko fucked up. The good Four Lokos are gone. I'm talking about the ones where you have three sips.
Hold on. The quote unquote good.
Yeah, the good,
the good ones.
Good. We use that term lightly.
The good ones, but the bad ones. But like you had 3 sips of it and you had heart palpitations. You know what I mean? You had one of those and you're seeing through straws. But now Mountain Dew is stepping in. They're like, oh yeah, I know that they have the brand like Not Your Father's Root Beers and like Not Your Father's Mountain Dew.
You can only drink 2 of those and then it's disgusting.
Exactly. So
I
they
had
have
chest
to.
pains after I drank like 6 of those one time when we played D&D.
It's too sweet.
I
It's
woke
way
up.
too sweet.
I distinctly remember this. Because I remember like texting like somebody, if it was either Mikey or John, and I woke up at like 4 a.m. with awful chest pains because I drank 6 Not Your Father's Root Beers when we were playing D&D, and I woke up in the middle of the night and was panicking. I think I might have been having a panic attack. I was like on the floor, like clutching in my chest. I had no idea what was going on. I'm like, oh, this rush of sugar just all hit my fucking brain at the same time. But yeah, what were we
No, I'm saying like they're gonna be very sugary,
Yeah.
And, with sugar comes that little jolt of energy for some people,
But there's
maybe?
zero sugars in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
no
also
shit, zero sugar added.
zero sugars.
There are sugars added, which means
But it's
they
like-
took a Mountain Dew and they put it in, but technically they didn't add any more sugar.
Yeah, they didn't. But it's still going to be like aspartame and a bunch of other shit. But their main competitor, it's a coincidence that Bob just brought me one of these from your fridge, are these Topo Chicos, because Coke owns Topo Chico, and they decided to partner with Miller Coors to create the hard version of it. So Coke over the summer was like, oh, what do people love? What is like the trendy influencer thing on Instagram is Topo Chicos.
I know what people love. 5 gifted subs by Brylan. Thank you so much, Brylan.
Thank you, Brown.
I do love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Brylan. Thank you for the gifted, man. But so Coke and Miller Coors came out with the hard Topo Chicos, and they're pretty good. They just taste like White Claws to me. But they're like, oh, Topo Chicos are like a big, like trendy drink right now. You got a lot of like influencers that are like, look at my little Topo Chico.
Mineral fucking
mineral water, but it's like, let's just put a bunch of fucking sauce in it. And it's, it's 2 grams of sugar. It's a lot of sugar. 4.7 ABV. But the Mountain Dews, they're going, we're going to go the complete fucking opposite route. Pepsi is partnering with Boston Beer Company, who makes Sam Adams and Truly, like I said. And it's going to be 5% ABV, 0 sugars. Interesting trade-off. But they're also rumored to be coming out with a Rockstar, like a hard Rockstar drink.
You know who else is a rock star? Jess for donating 5 more subs.
Thank you, Jess.
Thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate you very, very much. And
Wait,
yeah,
so
I think it's funny that like we have this like hard mineral water from Coke, and then from Pepsi we're getting hard Mountain Dew and Rockstar. Because I like that they're not targeting the same demographic, because it's definitely not the same.
it's like, is you trying to wake up or is you trying to go to bed?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
You going up or you going down tonight? Where you
When,
going?
when did
Where
I
you
say
going?
that? Where
That was
were-
in Montreal. We were in DreamHack Montreal. We were outside of a after party or something like that, and I can't remember who you were talking to, but it was like
Random people.
oh, like were you guys going to like the next party or whatever? And they were like, oh no, we're like waiting for drugs, and you were like, what kind of drugs? And they were like, you don't want to know, and you were like, you trying to go to sleep or you trying to wake up? That was like fucking 7 years ago, too. Man, what a time. We should go back. I got an email about DreamHack recently, too.
I don't know if I can go back.
We have to go back. We must. We have to.
My stomach's turning.
We have to
just
repair the
thinking about
timeline. We have to go back and fix the timeline from when Bob got food poisoning. We got to go back.
Well, Bob can eat the whole fucking weekend then, because you never
it.
know.
I mean,
Just lettuce.
No, he'll get fucking E. coli.
But yeah, so Boston Beer Company, Sam Adams, Truly's doing. I feel like they're doing probably pretty solid. I mean, I feel like Truly's are probably making decent amounts of money. Yeah. Sam Adams beers. I had 3 Sam Summers earlier that were both all delectable. You would think that this is in a pretty good position. Do you guys think that this is going to catch on? Is this going to be like a back burner type thing where they're just kind of entering the race and they're just there to be a participant, or do you think they have a chance at actually like being like neck and neck with the big boys?
I do not. I don't think they're going to be neck.
That's 2 questions.
Shut the fuck up. Let me get there. I don't think that they're going to keep up with the big boys, and I'll tell you why. There's such a stigma behind Mountain Dew being unhealthy and like fucking being for gamers and all this shit.
Yeah, but who's that target audience?
yeah, but yeah, they're tired. They're
target
targeting
audience-
the right audience.
Yeah, but
That's
like,
the thing.
so like, yeah, they'll be great to like take a 6-pack for a ride in your bedroom when you're like playing video games one night. But like, you're not going to go to this huge party and be like, oh yeah, I'm drinking like spiked Mountain Dew.
This isn't for people who go to parties.
Yeah, I know. So how are they going to be neck and neck with ones that people just go out and buy?
By giving pallets of them to Tim the Tap Man, Nick Merck, Shroud,
Yeah, like,
Ninja.
okay.
They're gonna fucking have coolers.
Stop
of them.
yelling at me. I do agree with that, actually.
Bob, what do you think?
I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on it. I feel like the landscape is super oversaturated right now. Like every single company is coming
Of
out
course
with
it is,
a
yeah.
seltzer, a hard malt beverage. Every single one of them is
Yeah,
doing
that's the categories. HMBs, right? The
hard malt beverage.
Yeah.
You need hold on.
Oh my god, you having a stroke? Chris, close your eyes and put your arms up. I want to
I'm
see.
just going to talk with my eyes shut. Do you know who has to throw their hat back in the ring? MD 2020.
No.
Maybe they should make
I'm
salsas.
not old enough to know what that is.
Me?
Yeah.
I used to drink MD 2020s
In
all the
fucking
time.
middle school.
Was it a 40-year-old outside of the fucking?
Well,
Ronnie's
I
Pizza?
think I was like 15 drinking them.
Yeah,
but like,
literally in middle school drinking.
It's
Yeah.
the last time they manufactured them.
Yeah, they were delicious.
Oh my god.
I mean, I think you're looking through fucking rose tinted glasses right
I was
now.
gonna say
Probably, but I just remember like the light blue one.
Yeah, I know what you're. I've drank it too. I
drank like half of a bottle of that prior. I went to
it
like
was
my
windshield
sophomore
wiper
year,
fluid.
my sophomore year semi-formal, and I walked in seeing quadruple.
You were drinking windshield wiper fluid. That's why.
Yeah, literally. You were drinking antifreeze that night.
Well, I eat Subway, and their bread's made out of the same stuff that's in yoga mat. So
The McRib.
the McRib.
Yeah, McRib is it's
No, that was the bread at Subway.
Oh, true. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. McDonald's has the ice cream at McDonald's is just made of liquefied napkins.
That is true. And
Kenny?
then- yeah.
Kenny? So
Dan?
I don't know. I think there is a niche market for it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I think if they market it correctly and they target the right people, I think that you can create anything can create its own space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as you're pushing it towards the right people.
Yep.
What do they have for gamer booze right now?
Booze.
Yeah,
I'm a gamer. I drink booze.
Yeah, just regular.
Like that's what I
But
do.
this is like
Yeah, but like they have gamer chairs and gamer shoes
this is
and
gonna
gamer
be it.
backpacks.
And they haven't marketed towards it yet. They just did the announcement, but they didn't say like this is going to be the premier alcoholic drink for the gamer who wants to get a little buzz going. I reached out
That's how
to
they should.
Wicked Good Gaming did reach out to Boston Beer Company for comment. They have not returned my email yet. I can say that as a journalist. I can say that I did reach out for comment and it has not been returned. So they have not commented yet on whether or not this is specifically targeted towards gamers. I will report back when I do get a response because I did fucking email them. And Boston Beer Company, you can't hide because I will fly to Boston from Utah to get an answer.
And we know where your headquarters is.
We know where the fuck you live.
So I genuinely think the next step in the right direction is the non-seltzered booze drinks, which, by the way, we can't name the company because they never fucking sent us what they were supposed to send us. No free ads.
Very true.
But I think...
Looking at me. I know what that was about.
I know what it was about too.
Wait, what?
I was supposed to pick them up and I got busy.
Yeah, he was like, just come pick him up. Come fly out to Boston to our HQ and can come get it.
I see them do parties in Salty all the time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, how about this? When I ran
never
the
mind,
group,
I blame
like,
Chris.
sorry guys, I got really busy at work. Couldn't make it. I'm probably not going to be able to make it there today. What about like, oh, no problem. Like maybe like I'll have a little time. Maybe I'll go and pick them up. No, why does it fall on
You
me?
didn't say that.
You never told me that
said
you were going... First of all, I never knew you were going to pick them up.
That's true.
There's a lack of communication somewhere.
Let alone
It was
you
you.
not picking them up.
It was you.
Regardless, there is a company that's making a non-seltzer booze drink that I think that is the next step in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's where I think the next.
I guess we'll
evolution
never
is.
know what the fuck they taste like though.
Who the fuck is to say?
Yeah.
Honestly, who's to say? Who the fuck is to say? Chris, could you tell us? Oh wait, you didn't pick them up.
They didn't taste like that. They could taste like lighter fluid. They could taste like
so I
fucking
went there.
God's green earth.
I went there to pick them up, and I said, you know what? Before I bring these drinks home to my friends, I got to try one. I tried it, and I was like, you know what? Like, I got to talk to the guys about it. And I made the executive decision to forget to go back and pick them up.
What a guy. I still haven't had one.
Nope.
I bet
Good
they're
for them,
great. I bet they're great.
I bet they're great too. I've seen them all over TikTok, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's like the target demographic. I don't know how the fuck we ended up in there, but anyway.
Well, I know we got. They contacted us.
Yeah, that was no free ads though. So we I think that if they really embraced it and if they just carved their own lane here, if we went to PAX East 2022, which fucking hopefully will be in person. Not gonna cross my fingers, not gonna hold my breath. But if we went to like PAX East 2022 and it was like the Mountain Dew, the hard Mountain Dew after party,
That'd be sick.
imagine.
That would be pretty sick.
Imagine. And didn't we go to there was a 1 year it was a Red Bull after party. It was all Red Bull cocktails and the thing.
We've gone to a couple Red Bull parties.
Yeah, we've been to a couple and that was the big thing. So we have been to a couple. I keep forgetting because
We got to 2 Red Bull battlegrounds.
we have never left there with more than 2 brain cells. They overserve. It's not my fault.
Yeah, it's them who overserve, not us. Who
And then when you have a representative for Red Bull coming to other parties and seeing us and recognizing us and throwing the company card down to buy whatever you want, shout out Red Bull, man.
And sometimes Chris just gets stuck with the bill anyway. So.
Yeah, somehow.
I
I'll
don't know
never forget
how
that.
you do it, but I was overserved. Anyway, so if they carve their own niche out, but really, really strongly believe, and this might be a bold statement here, but I think that the hard Mountain Dews could be more successful than like Trulies are.
No.
Because Trulies are white noise right now. It's White Claws, High Noons. What else is in that lane? Like, what is like the generic seltzers? You got your Corona seltzers, you get your Coors seltzers, you get your Bud Light seltzers. Trulies are white noise. I actually didn't even know that Boston Beer Company made Truly, and I'm glad that I do know that. But I'm not a big seltzer drinker, but like I would like to, support like a brand from a city that I like, not like a local one because I don't know any seltzer breweries that are in Utah. But I might support them over a next one if I had the choice. But I think if Hard Mountain Dew can really carve the niche out, they're gonna have to go to the gaming route. They have to. They can't just deny it and say this is going to be the seltzer of choice for somebody who wants something different and bold and funky. Because the average person doesn't give a fuck about that. They're going to go, no, I want a High Noon because that's what I drank 90 of on a weekend on a boat. You're not going to be able to sell somebody with a black can with a fucking red tiger face on it for Hard Mountain Dew. You're not going to be able to sell like a sexy seltzer. It's going to have to be
nitty gritty.
It's going to have to be your Nick Merckx's, your Tim the Tapmans. They're going to send Tim the Tapman a fucking pallet of Hard Mountain Dew. They're going to send CDL is going to be sponsored by Hard Mountain Dew next year. It's sponsored by Mountain Dew Game Fuel already, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be Hard Mountain Dew next year. Fucking bet. All they need is an alcohol sponsor. Who's the main sponsors for the NBA, for the NFL, for the Premier League? Budweiser, Bud Light, Miller Lite. They need a booze sponsor. So Hard Mountain Dew is going to be the CDL flagship sponsor next year. It's going to be Hard Mountain Dew, and it's going to go to it's going to go to Pluto.
Buy.
Buy. Invest in PepsiCo and fucking Boston Beer Company stock right now. I'm not a financial advisor.
I'm thinking like some dude, it's like him and his girl, they're like a game couple. It's like, you know what, like, sweetheart, we're going to have a nice little date night. Let me go to T-Bell. I'm going to get us a couple Crunchwrap Supremes.
What did you call them?
I don't know. Crunchwrap Supreme. Cheesy Gordita Crunch. I'll get those cheesy Fiesta potatoes that you like. And he comes back, puts it all down.
Serious?
He goes, let me get you something to drink. It's a wine glass. Goes in the fridge, gets like a fucking Mountain Dew, spiked Mountain Dew, comes out, goes,
what's that?
Here you go, sweetheart. Towel over his forearm.
Oh, it's Pete. He flips it over his fucking shoulder.
Enjoy.
And she goes to just take a whiff of the nice aroma, that black cherry Mountain Dew aroma. Kind of smells like transmission fluid.
It's delightful. She'll have it.
She'll have that. We'll take the bottle. Thank you. Leave the bottle on the table. Thank you so much.
Fucking slick.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I can't think of anything better. I'm telling you, CDL, and we've talked about this a million times. What is the delta between conventional sports leagues and esports leagues?
Alcohol.
Booze sponsor. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
A booze sponsor, you need it. The fucking Premier League used to be the Carling fucking FA Premier League for 60 years. It was sponsored by beer. And
I do think the Call of Duty League, as of this year, started becoming a little more free with allowing teams to be sponsored by alcohol.
Yeah. They're going to loosen up. They're going to loosen up, and they're going to say, listen, the NFL, their big sponsor is Bud Light. NBA, I think Miller Lite is the big sponsor of the NBA. Actually, come to think of it, Coors Light is the big NHL sponsor.
NHL, yeah.
Yeah, is the big NHL sponsor. They need a booze sponsor, and it'll absolutely be Hard Mountain Dew. They already have the Mountain Dew Game Fuel sponsor. It'll be Hard Mountain Dew. They're going to change the rules just for that sponsorship because PepsiCo is going to throw the fucking bag at Activision. And they're going to go, oh, we need people to drink enough that they fucking forget all the bullshit that's gone on in the last year, and we'll just pay attention to the games.
And then at LAN events, they have stands serving that.
Who says no?
Not me.
Bingo.
I think some people.
I'll have 15.
I think some people will definitely say no.
I'll take a 345 Baja Blast Seltzers, please.
You like, look around. Yeah, we'll take
How do they?
43 of them, please.
I'm going to wake up in the
announce-
middle of the night and have a fucking panic attack.
How do you announce Mountain Dew alcoholic beverages without Baja Blast?
That's the DLC.
I guess.
Ooh, they go DLC flavors.
Yep.
Ooh. Well, I mean, Baja Blast just made it to mainstream stores from the Taco Bell.
But they never taste the
recently,
same.
right?
No, they don't.
No,
ever
it's not
taste
the
the
same.
It's always Taco Bell. Like, if you get it in a can, they're not the same.
Yeah, well, Fountain Cokes taste different too.
Agreed.
They don't taste the same. I actually don't even like I won't get let me go get a fucking can of Coke at Stop and Shop.
Yeah, good though.
Let me go get a 6-pack of Cokes.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, when you think about it, all soda commercials advertise as though they're booze. It's like, oh, we're on the boat. Somebody bring 30 Pepsis. And it's like, yeah. I showed up with the Pepsis. Came through dripping with the fucking... am I wrong? All the booze... all the soda commercials act like it's booze. It's like
I don't know. I remember the one where Kendall Jenner was really bringing America together.
No, that was Bobby Kotick.
Oh, true.
That
I
was,
forgot about
that was
that.
Bobby Kotick. Yeah, I no the all the Pepsi and like Coke commercials are like actually just booze commercials in disguise, and it's just like, oh, you show up to the barbecue, make sure you bring at least 60 Pepsis, and it's like, who the fuck is going to drink all those Pepsis?
Yeah, what am I going to take 12 Pepsis for a ride at this barbecue? My teeth will fall out by the time I go home.
Oh my god, it's like a science fair project. You put a battery in a fucking plastic bag with a bunch of Coke or something or Pepsi. Oh my god, I'm going to talk about bags of Coke on this show. Anyway, what else do we have to talk about? Anything?
We could talk about Skydros also subbing.
Oh my
10
fucking
months?
good lord. How about that 10-month anniversary? Haven't been able to tune in recently. Still listening and appreciating the content. Keep it up, gents. You motherfucking king. How dare you come in here and subscribe to us like that and leave such a nice message. What a absolute gem of a human being you are. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Venmo him $100 right now.
I'm going to do that right now. Maddie Tone just said, I'd be pumped if people showed up with Coke Zero. You're a sicko.
No, he's an old man. That's what
You're an
he is.
absolute sicko.
You know what Coke should do? They should pivot in the other direction where it's just like, hey, like my guy just got here. You want to throw down? And it's like,
And it's a Coke,
Yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
a Coke Zero 30 rack. Oh, that would be pretty good.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good. You want the small or the large?
Large.
And it's like a Costco pack, like the big fucking economy size.
There's
thing of Coke
a
Zero.
plastic bag around a can of Coca-Cola, like burnt at the top.
Oh my lord!
seal it up.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! You guys got anything else? I mean, we can just go right into voicemails if you guys want.
Go right into what?
To voicemails.
Need advice?
That's right, folks. It is the
Pick up that
WGG
phone
Internet
and talk
Dash
to
Sauce
Dave.
Line 717-701-7678. Leave a voicemail. We'll react live on the show as long as it doesn't get us TOS'd. And yeah, that's basically all I got about that. So let's listen to some motherfucking voicemails. Here we go. First caller, caller number 1. What do we got? What do we got?
What is up, WGG fam, WGG founding fathers? It's your boy JB Genesis calling in with another weekly voicemail. Hope everyone is having a wonderful week so far. My question for you guys this week has to do with a little game that is called Splitgate, but really it's just Halo cross Portal cross a little bit of not Doom. What do you want to call it? Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. You get what I'm saying, though. Splitgate. How have you guys been enjoying Splitgate? And do we see a WGG Splitgate tourney in the future? First game went 32-4. Been having a great time since then.
You know what they say with the
Hope
first
everyone
game?
has a wonderful week.
You know what they say about first games in Splitgate. Please use my promo code, and also they just give you easy matchups. So
Here's my referral code.
Yeah, here's my referral code. Please give me a free skin, but also they match you up easy. I think Splitgate's really fucking cool. I don't see it. It's been the little engine that could. It filled a vacuum while Call of Duty was A, bad and stale in general, and B, marred with controversy because of what's going on in Activision Blizzard. It's been filling a great power vacuum, and it's doing a great thing, and I really hope that the momentum coasts and carries it through. For 1047 game's sake, they've done an insane job in the last like fucking 3 weeks to just really buff up the servers because they weren't ready for this. It was just, I think Bob said it last week. It's just like Among Us, where like the popularity immediately eclipsed everything that they thought it could have been. I hope that it carries on and it becomes like kind of gets a life of its own. I would love to see them and everybody else, especially Splitgate because they perpetuate it as well, using like the Halo meets Portal moniker because the new Halo is going to come out and it's not going to be as enticing anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's free. So they're going to say, well, it's going to be, they've got to come up with like a more creative way of like advertising it because I do think it's fun. There are some unique elements to it. There are some unique design elements to it. It does borrow a lot from other games. But as Steve Jobs once said, great artists steal. Mm-hmm. And if they can innovate on that and continue innovating on it, it might be a nice alternative to some other shooters out there. Curious to hear what you guys think. I need to pee.
Okay. So, like every other game that comes out that I really enjoy, I burn myself out on it. So currently I'm burnt out on Splitgate. I was playing the fuck out of it for the first like week when it really like popped off again, and not to be like the guy that's like, oh, I like did this before it was cool, or I played it before it was cool, but I've played this game for like 2 years, so like I know what it's all about, and like it's fun. Don't get me wrong, and when you play ranked, it's a fucking sweat fest, which sometimes you need that type of game. Don't get me wrong, but like I want to compare it to like Apex Legends right now, where everyone that plays the game, you don't know the difference between casual and competitive right now because everyone's just trying as hard as they possibly can. I do enjoy it. I think that development company as a whole, they did really, really big things to pull this off. They fucking raised like $10 million in like a day.
Well, they got independently funded by, I can't remember who it was, but for $10 million.
To like get their servers ramped up. Yeah, it took them a little bit, but now servers are like fine. Game's really fun. I'm not saying I'm completely done with it. I just need a little break from it at the moment.
To be fair, what we really need is a break from Brad.
Yeah, maybe. But like it's fun. Don't get me wrong. And like with this big, like Boom TV tournament that's happening, I think like next week or a couple of weeks. Big time players.
No, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay,
I remember
tomorrow.
because we put our names in the fucking ring for it, didn't get it, and tomorrow's my girlfriend's birthday, and I was going to have to tell her, sorry, I can't hang out.
Okay. So after this, a lot of players are going to get pumped back into it because you have big-ass people in there. I think Doc's in it actually now.
Just got announced,
Yeah, Doc's in it, like Moist Critical's in it, Summit's in it. There's a bunch of big-time people in it. Friend of the program, Lucci's in it.
Luch.
But yeah, so it's really fun. As for, do I think we'll have a tournament for it someday? I don't know. Maybe probably not, but like, who knows? Who's to say? We're still working on kind of what we got going on, and that's probably focused more towards Halo.
We got to go one tournament at a time.
Yeah.
You know, we can't pile too much on. I mean, the game's fun for what it is. I think I 100% agree that ranked play is just a pure sweat fest, and once you are in, it's either like you're stomping and you're having a good time, or you're getting stomped and you fucking hate and you're miserable. So it's like a coin flip every time.
Casual is really fun though.
It is, but like my nature is I want to play for something. You know what I'm saying? I want to play for a rank.
Yeah,
right.
Which I mean, that's why I play Counter-Strike.
Yep.
Play Counter-Strike because I would like to get to a higher rank. I don't know. I think there are plenty unique mechanics to the game. I think will Halo Infinite do it better when multiplayer comes out? Who knows? We'll find out in a couple of months.
Can only hope.
Right. So I know. I mean, I guess the longevity of Splitgate depends on what happens with Halo. Mm-hmm. If Halo flops on release, people might go back to Splitgate. Yeah. Do I think they're going to maintain a 200,000 plus player base, concurrent player base? No shot. I think they're lucky if they hit like 30,000, 50,000 after 6 weeks from now.
Yeah.
I think.
I would love to see a world where they both stand on their own and both exist, but I don't really see it happening, to be honest with you.
Word. All right, cool. Next caller. Here we go.
Hey guys, it's G2. I am sweating my ass off, and luckily though, I'm up at the lake. So I was wondering, question of the week is, what is your favorite water vehicle to play with? Whether it be a jet ski, boat, inner tubing, like kneeboarding, I don't know, like what's your favorite water thing to do? So stay cool out there, and you guys are awesome. Love you, bye.
All I love, thank you for the call. Jet skis, gold-plated ones to be exact. Big fan of that. But no, aside from that, it is a friend's boat and drinking on it. That is my favorite water activity.
My favorite, well, she said water vehicle. So, like, my favorite water activity is just looking at it and not being in it. And, like, drinking next to it or by it or on it. As for my favorite water vehicle, maybe like a pontoon boat. It's like a living room on water.
It's like
That's a good way to put it.
Wow.
You know, I went on a jet ski before. I don't have the upper body strength to pull myself up onto it. So if I get dumped in the middle of the water, I am fucked. You're dragging me back. I'm holding on to the like behind it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like, and water. Now, Fiona did not specify. I don't I don't understand what JB is saying. Guess I tuned back in at the wrong time. Did not know you were doing voicemails. Do you guys ever another? Oh, but I don't understand.
JB's baked into a castle right
Probably,
now.
yeah, that's more than likely it. I'm fucking lost. So yeah, she didn't specify a body of water. I also am a very big fan of like being on a pool float and just having beers on a pool float.
True.
That is also my favorite water sport. They call me Dommy Water Sport.
Or sitting in a chair next to the pool.
Yeah, also that. But I'm at the point during the summer right now where I'm down to like SPF 8, and my skin will just absorb the rays, and I'll get a nice tan. So I'm cool being in and or around water and doing refreshments. So Bob, what about you?
I used to wakeboard every weekend for a couple of summers in high school.
Nice one.
That was a blast until I got a concussion, and then I stopped.
There's always an injury. There's always...
Dude, it's like every time I do something fun and active, I get hurt in the end. I've been back in the gym for like 4 months now, and I'm pretty sure I could have torn my fucking rotator cuff.
Brittle Bob.
Like, it's either bursitis or I tore my fucking rotator cuff. But yeah, I used to wakeboard all the time. I was okay at it. For somebody my fucking size, I was pretty good at it. But like,
Yep.
I got a concussion. I tried jumping the wake, landed straight on my fucking back, hit my head on the water. It's like hitting
boy.
fucking concrete.
Well, I better use that ironing board. This is wakeboard.
Let's get to the next voicemail, huh?
Last voicemail. Here we go.
Hi, my little gamers. It's Jess. I just tuned into the pod. Great work. You guys are talking about, like, drinks and shit. So, I don't know if you've heard of the McSweetie meal. McDonald's keeps collabing with a bunch of celebrities, and they're coming up with just out-of-pocket meals that are, 8,000 calories. What I want to know is if each of you could do a collab with McDonald's or, like, a restaurant, whatever it would be, what would be your collab meal? Anything on the table in terms of, like, what you match it with. Let me know.
I thank you for the voicemail, Jess. Appreciate it. And yes, we are doing booze. And
I think we've had this question before.
I think we did. We may have like done this segment. I can't remember who it was. But I would happily field this again because I do like talking about fast food. And maybe I'll just go get one of these on my way home.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Chris, could you please stop doing that with the fucking Rubik's Cube, please? I've been staring at your hand for 15 fucking minutes.
I actually wasn't sure if it was like the fan or something that was making a clicking noise.
It's Chris's hand off the table, fucking with
over there?
I have to
fucking with the
fidget.
Rubik's Cube.
I was like this.
The whole for 15 minutes
My God.
straight.
I actually don't. I don't even know.
Kenny, 46 months.
Steve goes, Chris's meal would be a medium Sprite and 15 packets of mustard. So my signature McDonald's meal, if they did a Wicked Good Gaming trilogy meal, mine would be, because this is my go-to anytime, as I do a Big Mac with no pickles, medium fry, we'll do a Diet Coke, and then a 4-piece chicken nugget with ranch. That's me. That's my like go-to order. So
Give me like 60 nuggets.
it's just a fucking
Bob's Nugs.
It's a briefcase
Of
just
nuggets,
filled
yeah.
with chicken nuggets, no sauce, no
No,
nuggets.
you gotta have sauce. You have to.
What do you do with sauce?
So I get the buffalo and the barbecue, and you dip it in the buffalo first, and then it's the barbecue afterwards.
Oh, I never thought about that. I didn't even thought about it like that before.
Mine
What
would
do you for a drink though? Anything?
I mean,
Just dry.
yeah, you can't drink anything with it.
It comes with a scoop of pre-workout with no water. That's the.
I mean, I fuck with Sprite. That's like the only thing I drink is Sprite or like a form of tea.
Oh, little sweet tea. Remember they did the $1 sweet teas at McDonald's? You ever had those?
Oh, I do remember
are gas.
Those were
Those
fucking
banged.
bomb. Those are probably like 600 fucking calories.
yeah.
100%. Oh my god, yeah. 40 million grams of sugar. There was no doubt about it.
Yeah, 60 fucking nuggets and a medium Sprite.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good one, Chris. What's the crispy meal at McDonald's?
So mine would be more on like the value side, the cheap side. Because, like, you can't get a kid's meal now because, like, it's not enough. So this would be like the adult kid meal, something like that.
Meal?
Yeah, so it would be like tops like $6. So probably like two McDoubles, no ketchup, because ketchup is for psychopaths. Small fry. Oh, man, I'm getting close on the money here.
Do the McDoubles have cheese? Because I think it's an extra $1 or like an extra 25 cents.
Not on the McDouble.
No, McDoubles come with cheese.
Have you been there?
I mean, I'm
going to pay extra for it.
There in 15 minutes, so
True. So 2 McDoubles, no ketchup, small fry, and a vanilla shake.
Vanilla shakes is that a dollar menu?
They work the pricing for the meal.
It's not a meal. It's a dollar menu thing. It's all.
Yeah, but they work the pricing for this meal.
Okay. All right. Okay. Got you.
You know what I mean? You think
so,
like
right, so run it by me again. So you got 2 McDoubles,
no ketchup, small fry, vanilla shake.
Oh, you put the fries in the shake though?
No, I never understood people that did that.
In a Frosty it works.
Yeah, but I always thought people that did that were just trying to impress someone for like no reason. Like, I dip my fries in the Frosty. Like
Steve said, did y'all see that new TikTok trend where you take a vanilla soft serve and you put it in orange soda?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is for children who don't understand what fucking orange creamsicles are, and they've never experienced flavor outside of. This is like, it's like a life hack. Like, did you know that if you fucking turn a bottle cap upside down, you can actually, I don't know, like make a cool print on your hand if you, like, it's like those like non-life hacks, but it's like an orange creamsicle. Like, who
grow up?
I mean, it's a thing that's already out there. Somebody just went, you know what I did by accident when I was high is I
dropped my ice.
Yeah, I actually dropped my orange soda onto my ice cream. But no, I'm a very.
Steve, sorry, I apologize.
You don't have to apologize. TikTok does.
It's not you. It's the
no,
TikTok
it's not you.
Viewer base.
It's delicious, and I'm gonna go get one on my way home. But like, this is like the fucking. It's like. Did you guys ever know that if you that the Rock's name is Dwayne Johnson? Like, it's not. He's not actually a rock in human form. Like that's what like TikTok is. It's
look at Kenny's. You know, you could take 6 straight lines and turn them into this really cool S.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. That's exactly the fuck it. That's everything on TikTok is like people who are 12 discovering things that have been common knowledge.
Yeah, like life hack. They take the trash bag and there's like 2 strings hidden in it that they pull the string.
Oh my god! Yeah. Did you know that you could a life hack on how to tie a trash bag? Did you know that these 2 hidden cool the one crazy trick that trash bag manufacturers don't want you to know?
Don't support big trash.
Well, you know what's great about like the 12-year-olds on TikTok that are reviving things? They're reviving Brendan Fraser.
That's true. That's true. They are reviving Brendan Fraser.
Our king.
On Steve's birth certificate, it's written out with a cool S. That's true. I did hear that. I have heard this lore. That's why my parents named me Steve. My dad actually wrote the S on my birth certificate like that. Yeah, that's actually a part on the Wicked Good Gaming Wikia page on Steve's tab on like the lore tab for Steve. It actually does say that.
Can someone make us a wiki page?
So yeah, so we need to start keeping track of Wicked Good Gaming and WGG team lore. I have too much lore to keep track of on my own, and so somebody else is going to need to do that. But just wikia.com/wickedgoodgaming or something like that. Just go ahead and work on it. Free Wicked Good Gaming t-shirt to whoever makes that tonight. Anyway, Brendan Fraser's back.
Back like he never fucking left.
Back like he never left. Back like cook crack. We literally
weed. And
you know we're gonna land the train in a minute. But Bob and I were talking about this over the weekend that Gen Z somehow has figured out who Brendan Fraser is.
Yep.
Which is great because he hasn't.
And also, it's great because 9 out of 10 times when they find out who these people are, they try to cancel them.
Yes.
Like Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly.
You remember when people found out who Missy Elliott was at the Super Bowl like 2 years ago?
They were like, oh my God. Katy Perry's sidekick, Missy Elliott.
That was so nice what Katy Perry did by platforming.
28,000 Grammys and was like, oh my God, Katy Perry's hype dancer or whatever is doing so great at the Super Bowl. She should make an album. And she, or something like that.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, so Gen Z figured out who Brendan Fraser is. And instead of doing the normal thing that they do, which is just immediately find a reason to cancel them, they weren't like, oh my God, Rick O'Connell in the Mummy series was so like misogynistic towards Rachel Weisz's character, Evie.
Love her.
Shout out to Evelyn O'Connell. they were like, Brendan Fraser's coming back, and they don't even know where the fuck he went. They don't know where the fuck he went. And they were like, he's coming back. There was an interview that went viral that Bob sent me that was like them being like, oh, the internet's behind you. Brendan Fraser definitely does not know what the internet is. But they were like, oh, the internet's all behind you. Like, we're all rooting for you. We're so excited about the Scorsese picture.
Hold on, time out Kenny for 2 days.
Yeah, absolutely. Time out Kenny for 6 months. 6 months. They
don't laugh at that. Time him out.
No weapon formed against Brendan Fraser shall prosper in this chat. But yeah, Brendan Fraser was like, "Oh my God, like thank you so much." You know, blah blah blah. Like it was just a great. It was a great thing. So
he was like choking up in the interview. What's fucking crazy is they have quite literally no idea why our generation loved him so much. Yeah. And why we continued to be like, oh man, I really wish he would come back.
Yeah.
Now they're seeing him and they're just like, you know what? This guy is wholesome. We want him to be huge in Hollywood. For fucking 10 years, he was the biggest actor in Hollywood. Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah. He was a fucking heartthrob in the 90s. I was attracted to him in the 90s and I was like,
Who wasn't? You want to talk about...
Raise your hand if you weren't. I'll fucking cut that hand off. But like when I was explaining it to Dom, it was like it's that Ninja Turtles not Master Splinter, Ninja Turtles fucking
Splinter.
Ninja Turtles Master Splinter meme where it's like Master Splinter's walking around the tiny little turtles, and that's our generation, and now it's Gen Z carrying him.
Yeah, it's the Splinter verbal meme is. Splinter is Brendan Fraser, and it's carrying the little turtles, which is our generation, like entertaining us for our entire lives. And then the second panel is the adult turtles carrying the elderly Splinter, who is Brendan Fraser's career, and it's Gen Z grown up now to help carry the mantle of responsibility. So,
he's really good in Doom Squad, which I haven't finished the second season of.
Excellent. He's fucking excellent in that movie. I'm sorry, series, not movie, but it's basically a movie. And there's if you haven't watched it yet, he's not just Robot Man like in the costume the whole time. There's a lot of flashbacks to like his old life. I'm like almost done with the first season. I keep going back to it and I keep getting fucking pulled away from it, but it's so good. And I want to watch all the rest of the DC series because I heard Titans has gotten really good.
It looks super fucking cheesy though.
It does look really. It looks bad. It looks
really bad.
But the people that I know that watch it religiously are like super fucking into it.
See, I used to watch The Flash and Green Arrow religiously, and then it got super cheesy.
The first 3 seasons I watched Arrow, and I was like, damn, this is so good. And then I was like, it's the Blacklist where it's like the same episode every time.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're really going anywhere with this. But Brylan said, I like how Brendan Fraser dresses like he owns an NFL franchise nowadays. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
He dresses like Doug Dimmadome. Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? He really does. But yeah, Brendan Fraser, what a king. I hope nothing but the best for him. Come on the podcast.
Please, I love you so much.
We love you. We really, really fucking love you. We could do a table read of the Mummy scripts if you want.
1,000%. I'll be whatever character you want. I don't care.
Whatever, it doesn't make a difference. Just oh man. And I know for a fact that the Mummy Returns is probably going to be on like TNT like tonight because it always is. It's on like bi-daily.
I have to ask my girlfriend if she's ever watched The Mummy because if not, I'm making her watch it tomorrow for her birthday.
Yeah, clear the slate this
Chris,
weekend.
have you ever watched the Mummy movies?
I don't.
You answer this correctly, please.
Yeah, of course I have.
Good.
Shout out Brendan Fraser. Movies. Mummies.
Oh my God.
You have to watch these tonight.
His ride at Disney World's really good.
It is actually really good.
Very true.
It is
I remember getting mad emotional because I was there at like Universal. No, it's at Universal.
Yeah.
Universal, they have it there. And it's like, it's based in like The Mummy Returns. They definitely built it like during The Mummy Returns. And it's like a young Brendan Fraser being like, oh, we got to go into this mine shaft.
And it's fucking crazy because the whole time they're saying like, keep your head and arms in the fucking ride at all times. Yeah. And I'm trying to kiss him every time we see him. I'm leaning my head out trying to kiss him the whole time.
Just take me away, please.
See, Bob's the type of motherfucker when he's on the rock and roller coaster and sees Steve and Tyler, goes, Steve, Bob,
it's big fan, Steve.
It's me.
Autograph.
That's every time I see our Steve, though.
True.
It's like, Steve, big fan. Hello, it's me. All right, let's land the fucking train. So we're going to land the train now. It is time to do the shout outs. It is time to do the things. Thank you for everybody who has left voicemails. And if you haven't left a voicemail yet and you're like, oh my God, Dom, how do I leave a voicemail? I really want to hear my voice on the #1 gaming podcast on the internet. It's really simple. It's 617-701-7678. That's a WGG Internet Dad Sauce line. It's going to go straight to voicemail. You leave a voicemail. I listen to the voicemail, and then we react to it on the fucking show. It's really, really, really simple. Bob, what do you got?
Mary C with I'm almost positive is a virus link. Don't click on it on YouTube.
Yep.
And Vinny G commented, "You're gosh dang right. I want a Baja Blast flavor."
Bet. Big
So,
bet.
and that was on the Mountain Dew alcoholic beverage short on the YouTubes.
Nice.
So, if you want to get shouted out by me, go on to our YouTube. That's youtube.com/WickedGaming. Subscribe to us or leave a comment on one of the videos, and I'll shout you out. It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's easy. I'm making this as easy as I possibly can for
Easy.
you. Also, shout out to Skydros for another 5.
Oh my God.
Coming in
Another
hot.
5 in the motherfucking bank. Skydros, thank you so much. We owe you a beer the next time we see you.
True.
I'd never met you before, but I miss you. Chris, what do you got?
Nothing.
Oh,
Excellent. You're a fucking saint. You know that?
wow.
You're a saint.
Okay, hold on. Can someone leave a fucking review so Chris doesn't have to tear up live on
Yeah,
fucking
leave us
stream
a
anymore?
fucking review, you rats.
This is getting out of fucking control. Okay?
I've gotten a review. So I know you motherfuckers listen. I see the analytics. Leave a goddamn review.
I'm getting mad.
Yes,
Man.
I'm going to get kicked out of my house if we don't get a review soon.
Absolutely. Pete's going to fucking start taking over. He's
Yeah,
gonna
pay rent and reviews.
He's already taken over.
Big shout out to everybody in the chat as usual. Big shout out to everybody with the gifteds. Lundo, Jess, Skydros, thank you guys so much for the gifteds. We appreciate that. And to everybody who re-upped their subs. I mean, it's just the love is overwhelming. So we appreciate you guys so
Shout
much.
out to the sun.
Shout out to the sun for just being a lot. Can you just fucking stop?
Shout out to the mayor of this goddamn city. Do something about this
Yeah,
heat.
can we just do something about the sun being in the middle of the fucking street?
yeah. Fucking.
Can somebody
Do
do
something
something
about
about anything? Also, big shout out to soon to be friend of the program, already friend in real life, Mel Moneyline, who is a competitive Madden gamer / streamer / handicapper, who is coming back. He's a friend of a family friend. My cousin Eddie, we all know. One of his closest friends, Mel, who I met through him, great fucking guy. He is going to be back at it real fucking soon. Madden 22 is coming out. I think it's in pre-release or like early access right now. I don't know if it's out on PlayStation yet, which I think is what he's playing on, but he streams on Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Mel Moneyline.
I love the name.
That's a good name.
I wanted to plug in real quick because Mel is fucking hilarious, and he is dead serious when it comes to his. You can challenge him live on Twitter, and then he will immediately go live on Twitch and then beat you and take your money. He's taking all comers. He's a competitive Madden gamer.
Hold on, are we getting a cut of this if we're promoting it?
I'm gonna work that
Okay.
out with him afterwards. But I need to see him stream more, so I'm trying to motivate him to be live more often. But yeah, it's twitch.tv/Mel Moneyline. He's got like 12 followers, but I want to run him up because I need to see more of him do this because he's just a fucking hilarious guy. So I just wanted to plug him. I hope that this Madden 22 season is successful for him. I'm sure it will be. But yeah, all around great dude, and I'm looking forward to seeing him take people's money. I think his like Cash App is like "Get off my field," like something like, and that's his like tagline. So he's a fucking unique character, and I'm looking forward to seeing them go at it. So, but yeah, big shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the love as always. We appreciate you guys so much. If you want to find us on all your favorite podcast platforms, you can do that easily because we're on all of them. So you just search Not Another Gaming Podcast on all your podcast platforms. Subscribe to us there. Leave us a fucking review, for Christ's sake, especially if you have Apple Podcasts. Leave us a review. It helps us out so much in the rankings. You don't even know. We've been live. We've been doing this for like 6 years. We have like 20 reviews. We've averaged like one review every 5 months or something like that. I don't math good, but I think that's about
pathetic.
Close to where it's pitiful. It's really pitiful. So if all 13 people that are fucking watching us live on Twitch right now left a review, we'd double the reviews that we had.
Hold on, wait a second. Mute us for a second.
Try that.
I'll be really happy if you guys leave us a review. So leave us a review, everybody, and make my day.
I think you did it wrong.
I won't be happy.
You would say I'll be pissed if you guys leave a review,
It's gonna really piss me off.
and then they would leave a review to try to piss you off.
Oh.
No, but I'll be really upset if you leave a review, okay? I'm going to be pissed if you leave a review. So don't you fucking think about it.
Don't let Bob win tonight.
Don't let me win tonight,
Don't
okay?
even think about it. Don't hype him up. Whatever you do, don't do it.
I'm going to get mad.
He's going to get fucking upset. But yeah, thank you for everybody who's tuned in. We appreciate you so much. This has been episode 225?
245.
245.
What the fuck?
No, I said 265 the first time.
And now you're
it was 245.
averaging it
And
out?
I was
225.
I was averaging it out. So 245 of Not in the Gaming Podcast. We are top 100 on the internet for a fucking reason. Tell your friends. You know what I mean? Go to wickedgoodgaming.com. Lots of new blogs up there. Go to the TikTok, Wicked Good Gaming. Go to the YouTube page, Wicked Good Gaming. It's all Wicked Good Gaming on everything except for Twitter, which is Wicked Good Games. Subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts and tell a friend. And if you leave a review, we will read it live on the show. It doesn't matter what it is.
And I'll be mad.
It's going to upset Bob, so you should definitely do it.
Hey.
You should definitely do it. But for all of you, otherwise, we love you so much. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for listening. Have an awesome weekend. If you're listening to this on the Friday when it goes live on all your favorite podcast platforms, or if you're listening to us live on twitch.tv/wickedgaming on the Thursday when we record it live, regardless, have a great weekend. We love you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Fight!